So this the villain in this week's episode of One Punch Man want to create a utopia where only those that want to work have to work, while the other is just getting support because he don't want to work. So yeah, while it's a beautiful dream and sound good on paper, we all know that humans want to take the path of least resistance. So let's say that you could just sit down and like play Vita all day, or read manga like Strike the Blood, which actually, funny enough, just came out, and I really want to read it because I like the anime so much. It was so good. I freaking love that anime. It's sad that it isn't out on DVD or Blu-ray. But yeah, back to the point. So, actually, I am on the point. So yeah, basically, you would rather basically do those, I'm pretty sure, than work. And if all felt that way, we would not have anyone making food, making clothes, ensuring that we have clean water to drink, or if you got ill, like let's say you got diabetes, we wouldn't have anyone that created those the insulin that you needed to basically stay alive, or ensuring that you actually can eat without having to worry about a high blood sugar. So yeah, that would be pretty bad. So he had a beautiful dream, but it was really really bad, in the end, or you could say that if he had realized it. But I must say, I feel sorry for him and his henchmen, especially his henchmen, because only one of them gets like a scene where he does something which is basically destroying a house because he thought it belonged to a rich man. But besides that, all they do is basically getting their head chopped off, all the henchmen, which is a pretty shitty way to die, in my opinion. And then the only reason why Hammerhead survives this episode is because of the fixed skull of his. Because, yeah, first of all, Kunai is basically like failing, not Kunai, Speed O, Sonic Speed, or is it? No, Speed O Sound Sonic, yeah, that's his name, is actually throwing a kunai which would have killed a normal person. However, because of his fixed skull, Hammerhead survives. Then he meets Gintama and basically goes against him. And it's funny why Gintama is want to fight them, because he looks at them in the news and he's basically like, "Oh, not gonna need to do anything, not gonna need to do anything." And then suddenly they are all bald, and then he's basically, "I need to take them down," because they basically gives him a bad name because people think he's a terrorist. Even Speed or Sound Sonic thinks that. But yeah, back to his fight, man. Basically, like, it's funny how Gintama is like, "Oh, this Hammerhead, he's basically like me." So instead of like destroying him one punch, or he does destroy him with one punch, but instead of basically obliterating him, he let him live because of that. So yeah. However, he still gets like beaten up by the guys he stole the suit from, or let's say like this, he was allowed to steal the suit. So yeah, who is those shadowy figure? That is actually a very good question. Another good question is Speed or Sound Sonic a hero or villain? Because I would say he seems like a good guy, but the way he has like smiles and his faces, it looks like he's a bad guy. So I almost would say he's the second villain. And then I feel sorry for him because first of all, his speed, he's basically like, yeah, first he fails to assassinate the Hammerhead, then he's basically going up against Gintama, and who basically are like, when he basically like flying around him, and yeah, no normal human would be able to follow him. He's basically like getting seen by Gintama, and then just changing his tactic, which end up with him getting his getting Gintama's hand hitting his crown jewels, which it's so funny to see how he basically stands there like, "Next time we're gonna finish this dude," and you can basically see he can hardly stand because of the pain of having his jewels hit by Gintama. And I wonder if Gintama was to... Oh, no. I'm not even want to ask that question because that is really painful. That's really painful. So, yeah. And then the ending of this episode, where Gintama, he's basically like, why does no one recognize me? Why is everyone thinking I'm a terrorist? Why does no one know my name? He's basically down over no one knowing his name. Even Speed or Sonic doesn't know his name. It's so funny. And then Genos, he's basically saying, did you register as hero? And then he basically pulls off this hero side where you have to register and stuff, and get tested to see, yeah, if you are hero material. So it's so funny to see that. It's really funny. And man, I'm looking forward to seeing how that testing goes because we know how strong Gintama is. And I wonder if there's stronger people than him or if he's just gonna be number one. But then again, strength isn't any all. But then again, isn't Gintama like also super fast and stuff? So I wonder how he will fare. And I'm also looking forward to seeing how Genos he's actually gonna fare because it's really interesting. I'm looking forward to the next One Punch Man. And hopefully Gintama didn't cross Speedo Sonic as nuts because that would be kind of cruel. So yeah, I must say One Punch Man is a really funny series. I wonder if the manga is as funny. Nah, I'm not. I really doesn't need to add more to the fuel because I'm already behind a lot on manga. But all I have left to say to you guys is have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Cheers, guys.